And welcome back, guys, to DrizzlePath Genie. Where we last left off, we basically started on Orange Path, which is the shortest path, but apparently is the longest path. This game. If you want to know what the blue path takes you, just go back and watch my playthrough through. Okay, so we need to go this way. Just go back and you'll see. But for this episode, these two episodes, we'll be going up with we'll be following this path again. I did promise that I would be doing this in the other series, so I'm doing it. Sorry for the hiatus on this game. I just kind of hated it
For 10 long winters, I've pondered her questions. Is life just a long goodbye? A brief, bright spark of imperfection disturbing the twin expanses of otherwise perfect, infinite nothing? Maybe that's why the shamans deemed her a walker and not a weaver. She had no answers, only questions. Questions that can only be answered by walking on the path. A journey to find some mystery to fill the cracked vessel of her heart. A journey to find the genie.
So basically what happened, for those of you that don't want to go back and check, but you should still anyway, is we climb all the way up there. It took me like a few episodes. Game. Hey. We find out that we took the wrong path, and that the evil bad guy had already made it there, and he basically erased the whole world. Bravo him. So I'm going to find out what happens if we get up there. See, well, the color isn't orange; it's red. But I gave up on colors a long time ago. So. There is an automatic walk button, as you all probably know by now. I'm not pressing it right now, but when I do, I'll let you know. But this game is still pretty to me. It's just I'm very mad at it for not, It did give me hints along the way, but they were more. It felt more like the game was taunting me more than anything, asking me if we were going the right way.
But what is the genie? How could it make a difference in the freedom to choose our own paths in life? What power did it hold, and who made it? I could only hope that these questions and more would be answered when I found the genie. I daydreamed about what it would look like. I do not know how far I have yet to travel, or if ever I will find it. I worry that I have chosen the wrong path, but there is no turning back now.
As it said, the in-game characters worried that we took the wrong path. I'm sitting here like, no, if I took the other path, I lost count how many times you doubted the path, the way that way we were going was right. So, what was I supposed to do? Cry? I'm gonna get a snack after this video because I'm hungry. I'm sure you all are hungry too, aren't you? Tree! Go get some to eat. It's gonna be a long walk. The reason why the last episode was so long was because I just wanted to push as far as I could to get this game done and dealt with. By the time it was done, the video was like 2 gigabytes in size, and it took like 2 hours to upload.
As a young girl, my best friend was Rofesso, cobbler's son. He had no interest whatsoever in shoes or the making of them. We would meet in the blue fields, throw off our shoes and run. We ran until dusk and returned home only for supper, with feet filthy, our shoes lost. As we grew, our friendship also grew into affection and ultimately a deep, abiding love. The kind of love that knows you are only half of a whole.
I'd like to meet that guy. Maybe that guy's waiting for you at the end of this hall. Maybe he's the bad guy and he's doing this because he cares about you. That would be cool. Oh, we can also jump. I'm just trying to buy time by jumping. The soundtrack in this game is amazing. Just saying. It really is amazing. I could sit here and listen to it all day long. That's great.
Let's jump across the gap.
I hate gap jumping. Let me just make sure there's a way back up in case I miss and fall. Because I know my viewers will hate me if I just jump off of, if I jump and then fall. Like so. Good thing the creator of this game thought ahead enough to know that there would be someone like me playing this game. I'll probably do exactly what I did last time. I'm probably gonna cut the video here to when I finally reach the end of this, so you guys don't have to, you know, endure me jumping, falling, jumping, falling, jumping, falling. Because really, who wants to sit through me doing this over and over again? So this. It'd be sad if at the end of this, I would cut it, and then at the end of it, I'm standing here, I'm like, I have to do it off camera. Ah, come on, do it off camera. So, I will be back when I reach the end. Ah, that took way too long. Like 9 minutes out of my life, but I finally made it across. I'm so sorry.
As we grew, Professo would often take to sitting and staring into the faraway distance. There was a longing in his eyes, and I could feel sadness in him. I would take his hand and sit for hours in silence. On one such occasion, as we watched the sun setting, the late summer breeze in our hair, he looked at me and kissed me on the forehead. He said, "I have to go." My heart collapsed in my chest.
Oh, the sting of young love, it's so painful. It is, actually. I'm pressing Q. After all that jumping, I feel like I deserve. My hand deserves a rest. That was too painful. I would love it if he...
Unable to stifle the tears, all I could say was, "I know." As he rose to depart into the great unknown, I asked, "Aren't you afraid of being alone?" "Yes," he said. "My fear is great that I may never see you again, but the fear of living an empty and meaningless life is far greater. Forgive me, Lula." He turned and began to walk away from me. I said, "I will watch you until I can't see you anymore." And I did.
Oh, come on. It's not a meaningless life to be with people you care about. But he wanted to find meaning in his life, so he went off to find it. So, go him. Yes, I strayed off the path, I know. Still not pressing any buttons.
gestures do not add up to your silence, and your absence, which now blankets me. Such funny sounds you made as we lay on carpets of moss. You put a flower in my hair and marveled at your work. I suffered sweetly your platitudes and knew you would be forever unmoved by me. Forever, you whispered, your breath brushing my lips. I was there, undone in fistfuls of flowers.
Have fun. Oh man. You really loved the guy. I'm glad to hear it. It's funny. On the other path, she talks about her family, and about war, and about this other stuff. In this path, she's talking about the guy who abandoned her. So, Look, I mean, both paths tell you different things, but it's just cool. The differences. Oh look, crystals. We must be
Alone, I tremble. I wonder if my mother came this way, with her blank brown eyes starved wide, rude pale her meager frame. I remember once she said to me, "In a perfect world, I'd make you princess of something, I suppose, and strictly forbid poems." Sweetly she sighed, but fearful to look upon, thin as cracked lips curling painfully up at the edges. I am only air swelling her gorgon mouth.
Are you sure about that? Man, all this rain.
Trembles her garden, black with forgotten orchids. I think of stairs where you padded softly, of terminal halls where you paced out the heart, in Father's own hut, a wooden vault with dust and black willows scraping the walls, in your dull, empty room, an insurgent sun flickering again, fed on dry fumes. Yet something soon takes flight, and she rises sweetly again to nocturnal indigo marches.
Okay. I'm not exactly staying on the path, I'm more like taking, lines through it to make it shorter on me. But no matter what I do, this video is going to be ginormous. But it won't be because I'll cut it down. But it still will be pretty big. Because knowing DrizzlePath, that's just how it goes. Come on, let me walk. I lost my ability to run, and then I'm going to lose my ability to walk. But still, we won't lose our ability to jump or stand.
Trembles the air about you. Nothing but embers, her love violet with twilight. With a turn of the neck and a tilt of the chin, she learns of stars that burn, in chaos begetting entire worlds. We learn there is no such thing as beginning and end. Would you, in your wise, wide eyes, deliver to me, in my outstretched hands, a stone? Crochet me into your sleep, weaving dreams in poetry from this darkly fraying patch.
Nice house.
Don't let it take all your life to learn you were alive, she said to me one drizzly dawn. How my blood swelled with you. In your world, you must be 1,000 feet tall, stunned by your own grandeur. Angled, mystical, not ungraceful colossus. You dismiss me with coolly delivered denouements. You always knew the proper place to end a poem. I feel you wringing them out, leaving the universe crippled in comparison.
What? Well, look at that. The volcano. We're not too far. You can see it from here. We're close. Isn't that amazing? Look back at the video where I saw that volcano, and then look at this one.
If you will, tear the sky and be satisfied. I never said you were beautiful, but my hands may know the texture of closed eyelids, jawline, and perhaps that cheekbone you furrowed with creaks, afraid of only age, of yawning paralytic time, and the absolute center you could forever unfind, and otherwise trusted mirrors. I cannot reach this thing inside. Instead, hope falls through your trembling fingers, confounding even the sky.
Oh, not again. It's a break in the path. I'm guessing this leads up there. You know what? Heck with it. I'm going to go up there. See what happens.
You taught tender, while stuffing softer hearts with bitter. From where I am, sepulchral among howling stones, your autumn leaf hands I would have held, hoping to salvage a wraith-racked spirit. Will you not cry out? Will you not lay claim to these sedimentary spaces? Will you not stand and cry, this, and this is mine. This only I can fill. My tears cannot be heard in such silence. Burn on fragile phoenix. Burn and be done with it. You wept for your own unfulfilled sovereignty, your mourning wild with twilight. I would have held you when the floods came, gently rocking the terrors. I could have delivered you, in your ashes, from the salty waste you consumed with fury. Bend never again to this wound. Still you bend, clutching your sides, travailing in chaos, then slowly turn and look at me and say nothing.
I'm not entirely sure what's going on in those last few sentences, but I have a guess. I just want to make it to Fire Mountain and get this game over with. Not because I hate it. No, far from it. Well, I do hate it somewhat, but I don't hate it to a point where I just want to be done with it. If I just wanted to be done with it, I would have started this video with me, like, standing on Fire Mountain.
Still I wander this dark world, bootless on Blackthorn, adrift on an empty sea. I wonder if she walked this way. By what dreams lulled? I see her slender fingers, chewed up nails and all, trying to humbly fit themselves around gigantic teacups. There is something in it that makes me sad. I just wish I could tell you. I wish I could have told you. Maybe together we could have understood.
Do you see it? You see up there? That cave that we went into earlier? It's right there. Well, a version of it, possibly. Alright, we will be back.